today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact steps I use to get the fastest vehicle in Vehicle Legends right now. Alright guys, I know many of you guys may want the Boost Truck because it's legit the most expensive and the fastest vehicle in the game. It's so good, you could win any race with this. So today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I actually did in order to get this car, because there's actually a lot of things that go into buying a car like this. So as you guys can see, I have legit every car, even the newest one that just came out like 2 days ago, which is this McLaren 2018 McLaren Senna. You guys can see I already have this, man. Okay, pretty cheap, but let's go ahead and check this one out. So this is the most expensive, 60 million, as you guys can see. Top speed 1104 miles per hour, acceleration 0.18 seconds, braking 50%, handling 0%. So although it's the fastest vehicle, the handling of this car is 0% because it's too fast. It doesn't have any type of traction, so that's why. Alright guys, so firstly, it all has to do with the type of vehicle you use to get this money. So obviously, in order to get to 60 million, you will need to go ahead and make some money, because right now I'm making a lot of money. Not a lot, because the thing is, if you are in a fast vehicle and you go over 300 miles per hour, I'm pretty sure. So if you're to go 300 miles per hour or over, they actually don't pay you. But if you're under that speed, then they actually do. And although I'm not sure if it's actually 300 miles per hour or 400, it's in that range. So yeah, so you guys can see this is actually a pretty easy way to get this money. As you guys can see, I'm legit just driving with like no effort. Like I'm not putting no type of effort, and I'm getting this money super easily. So this will be the first way. Go ahead and keep driving. You guys could go ahead and do multiple things, multiple tasks and stuff like that. Maybe watch TikTok or something, or you guys could go ahead and drive with your friends. Another thing you guys could go ahead and do is like role play throughout the map, just driving. Basically, these are just different ways that you guys could technically drive. I mean, to do this stuff, you actually have to drive. So all of this is about driving. You guys could also go over here by this parking garage, and right here you guys could go ahead and go to the highway road right here. And this is pretty good because this is very long and I just got stuck, but it's fine. The best part about this road type thing right here is that it's really long, and you guys could go ahead and drive back and forth and not be like crashing into anything, unless you have like a fast car. Because with fast cars, if you guys are going like super fast, it's going to be a higher chance of you crashing if you don't know what you're doing, or just like there's too many things around, like there's too many obstacles, I guess. But if you guys are like right here, you guys could go ahead and easily, what's it called, like just drive up and down. Alright, the next way to go ahead and get this Boost Truck is doing these races. So a lot of these races pay different amounts. I actually went ahead and made a video of how to get rich. So if you guys want to actually get like a video in detail showing you guys how much you guys actually get per race, and like if you guys should do it with like VIP pass, all of that kind of stuff, you guys can go ahead and watch this video at the top right corner. But mainly for grinding, I would suggest you guys doing the following races. So the first race I would recommend you guys is the around the map. It's a very good option that you guys could go ahead and do. Also, desert race is alright, but I don't really know if you really make that much money. So around the map, circuit, and the third race that pays a lot of money is the Block Seal circuit race. I'm pretty sure all of those races pay 20,000 or even more. So yeah, those are the three options for the races that I recommend you guys doing. So first method, driving around. And also, you guys can't forget about this. So if you guys are racing, obviously, right? So at the end of the race, you guys get the money. But also, when you guys are driving in the race, you guys also get the money. So if you guys want to make fast money, I would actually recommend you guys do the racing method, because you get the money from driving, and at the end of the race, your reward for completing the race, the completion of the race, you get money for that. So double the money. You guys can go ahead and use this method. And also another thing is that there's events in the game from time to time, maybe every 2-3 months or something. And with these events, you guys could go ahead and make a lot of money. So for example, like 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure we had a Halloween event, and there was like candy canes. And at the end of the event, those candy canes that you got around the map, you guys could have gotten the candy canes just driving around and like running into them, and you guys could go ahead and claim them. Or if you guys did races, you guys would get candy canes at the end of the race as like a reward for the completion of the race. So at the end of that event, when the Halloween event was over, I had over maybe 50,000 or 40,000 candy canes in total, and that translated into, I think, around between 20 to 30 million. So that was like an extra 25 million, I would say. I think I got around 25 million just from that, just from getting the candies. When it comes, you guys should definitely use that to your advantage. But also another thing to keep in mind, this happens probably once every 2 months or 1 month. So this is basically 2x money, double money. As most of you guys may know this method, all the money that you're making right now, it will be double. So if I'm making, let's say, 200 every 2 seconds, second. So if it's double credit, I would be making around like 400 or 500. Pretty simple and self-explanatory. But yeah, those are the things that you guys should definitely be looking out for. But I would say if you guys are actually like trying to get this boost track like as fast as possible, go ahead and get somebody to grind with you, like a friend or like maybe your alt. I don't know if that's really allowed, but you could potentially use that. But the risk with that is that you might get banned. So personally, me, I wouldn't advise you to do this method because you could get banned. Like it doesn't matter that you have the boost truck. Like if you get banned, you're kind of cooked because now you can't get to your account and you can't play on the boost truck that you could have gotten. So definitely don't do this method, but have a friend or someone to help you in these races. And also when you do these races, to save more time and actually make a lot of money in a very short amount of time, I would recommend you guys doing this. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you guys want to do the around the map race, you guys can go ahead and click this gold settings icon and this pop-up thing will come up. So private server, go ahead and go down, find around the map race just like that, set this to 100 or 1000 or no, just 100, and you guys will see that now it's set to 100. And if you were to join the around the map race, you guys will see what will happen. So usually around the map race is around 1 lap, but you guys could see right here, lap 1 out of 100. So this basically is trying to say that you need to do 100 laps if you want to complete and like get the money. So you can't just do like 50 laps and decide like, oh, I'm tired. So if you did like 50 laps, right, and you need to complete 100 laps in order to actually get the money, you will like actually try harder because you did 50 laps, right, and that will probably take you maybe 1 hour or something. And you can't just quit. Like if you set the lap race to like 100, you must do 100 to get money. Like if I were to press leave race, I would be getting nothing even if I did like, let's say 1 or 2 laps. Like it's not like, oh, I did 2 laps and now I could cash out. You can't do that, guys. So you must complete the laps that you set it to. So I set it to 100, and if I want to get the money, simple. So now I have to just basically do 100 laps in order to get the money. So I'm on the 2nd lap right now, and if I just press leave race, you guys saw I just didn't get any money because I just left. This might change in the future where like, let's say you set it to like 50 laps or something, or 100 laps, and you do like, let's say 5 or 10, they might let you cash out the money that you completed the lap. So if I completed 10 laps out of 20 laps, right, I could just get paid for the 10 laps that I did, and then the other 10 that I didn't do, I wouldn't get paid. But that's right now not a feature in the game right now. They might add this in the future. I mean, that is a pretty good suggestion of a feature that they could definitely add to the game. I think it will be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the way that you guys can go ahead and do this. And this will probably realistically, like if you're actually disciplined and like actually want the truck, this probably will take you maybe 2 weeks, depends on how much you make per day. I would probably advise you guys to make maybe between 5 to 10 million. If you guys are able to pull 5 million, let's say every day, you guys could go ahead and get this boost truck in no time. All right, I just checked how many days you'll need to grind if you want to get the boost truck, which is 60 million by the way. And let's say like you grinded 5 million per day, so that's roughly 2 weeks. I think you guys could definitely get to 60 mil in 2 weeks. Basically it's around 13 days. So the first week, the first 7 days, you guys will be at 30 million, and then the second week, 1 day short, I guess, because it's 13 days. So then you guys will be at 60 million. And also another thing is, if you guys are like pretty much like a rich player in a way, like you guys have a few cars, you guys might have a few million before you actually decide to get the boost truck, grind for the boost truck, get 60 million. Once you guys get to like 50 or like 55 million, another thing is you guys can go ahead and sell your cars that you have already in the game. So let's say I was at 55 million, right? I could go ahead and sell this one right here. So this is the fake Lamborghini, which is like the Lamborghini Gran Turismo, and if I were to sell this, I would get 13 million. But that's kind of a scam because this car was actually 20 million, so that would be actually a loss. But yeah, hopefully all of my methods helped you. Comment down below if you guys have any questions about like a specific thing that you guys want me to answer or anything like that. I'll be going ahead and checking all of you guys' comments. But yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.